the most on is Hardpoint, which is quite odd.
Even though they took one off of Optic in the final, which is sort of mind-blowing.
It's so funny, like they had a chance to 3-0 Optic, as you see Felony with one, Facento with another, and it's like they have not 3-0'd anybody throughout all of Stu. And to stage 1, I believe.
Eventually, you think it'll come. Now let's talk a little about Felony.
Might be here.
We've got Felony on the screen. We'll stick with him, see what he's able to do. But do you think that he may, as an individual, have been the biggest winner from this weekend?
Yes. I would say him and Study individually.
Yeah, that's true.
I would actually say Study, Karma, and Felony. Probably the 3 biggest individual winners this weekend.
Yeah, I feel like everyone kind of knew maybe what to expect from Karma. He's been solid throughout stage 1 and 2, but Study...
Karma played better than we've seen him
play. He did. But Study and Felony, I feel like there were a lot more question marks about, and they just absolutely crushed this weekend. But now we're watching Facento. He's on a 4 streak currently. He's sitting at 6-3. He's 300 off the Lightning. We'll see if he can start to build. But he's going to have to push around the back and try to fight into Palace. He found an M8, trying to tag up one. We'll see if he can pinch in from this side. Taking his time, but right now, I mean, TSM has had this lockdown for the opening 15, and they haven't even really been able to get close. He has to win this one-on-one gunfight and get forward. So there he gets it. That opens things up. His teammates soaring in from the opposite side, and this may be the break that Elevate needed.
Yeah, and it was a good pinch there by Elevate. They took their time. Facento, very patient with that gunfight. He's able to pick up another 2. He's going to earn himself some streaks on the Lightning and the Hailstorm.
Well, he's 7 right now, and he's only 275 off the Wraith, which we don't see Wraiths get dropped that frequently.
I mean, we don't see it frequently. We see it more in like CTF than anything, and he's only 150 off the Wraith now at this point. He's going to get cut down.
I was feeling good about it. I thought he had it.
10 seconds left on the hill, though. You're going to see Elevate start to move over towards that 4th glass Hardpoint. And you see Nagafen adopting a lot of the stuff we saw the Euros adopt. The laser on the VMP, the HVK. The one thing we haven't seen yet that the Euros actually used quite often was the XR2. Actually saw a lot of XR2 play.
That might be a weapon that they prefer on LAN. Could be one of those things, because you've had those throughout all games. I feel like maybe a game that you like a little bit more in the online league, you feel more comfortable with a certain one when you get to the actual LAN tournament. But watching Nagafen here, looking to push out, apply pressure. He picks up 1, comes behind, picks up a 2nd. You see how deadly that laser sight makes the hip fire. I didn't even need to zoom in there. Just keep going.
It makes a huge difference on those first 3 to 4 shots when you come in sliding, and then as you're sliding, you kind of go into your pre-aim animation, your aim down sight animation. You're able to just finish players off pretty quick. And TSM wins a bunch of gunfights. They get control the last 10 seconds, but I feel like that's kind of what I've been saying with him. As the hill starts rotating, they're going to get streaked out. They can't really get too close right now. Nice gunfight win there by Pac-Man.
Those 2 kills are huge.
Pick up another one. Yeah, that's massive.
Because you saw Elevate rotate early. Look where Elevate just spawned. They were rotate 4 men set up for lab, and now they're spawning back at basically the old Hardpoint. Have to rotate back. So the early rotation and giving up those final 20 seconds or so did absolutely nothing due to Wheats and Pac-Man picking up some key kills on rotation.
Nope, no, Pac-Man's going to drop the hands of Facento. It's going to be all up to Ivy and the hill alone. He's going to have to pop his kinetic armor. He's going to get 1, going to turn side door, not able to pick up a 2nd player. Good break there by Elevate.
Yeah, the nice break for TSM did a whole lot of nothing, as I think they might have got 15 or so points out of it. You're going to give up the final 40 or so. If Elevate can hold... No one can hold down lap. No one can hold down lap for more than 10 seconds, it seems. Now it'll be on Aqua by himself, and just like that, we've had the lab Hardpoint now switch hands basically 4... All right. Well.
Yep. Back and forth.
4 times!
Yeah. Nobody able to hold it.
You saw what Kinetic Pop only got 1 kill. You saw Purifier Pop got nothing. You saw a Tempest Pop got nothing.
A lot of utility wasted on that hill.
Yeah.
Something interesting though. Usually,
he's
if
right
I were to tell you Elevate is winning a Hardpoint and Aqua is the bottom Slayer, you would have said you're crazy.
Well, I wonder what was going on with that, because I saw Facento tweet before the game at what was it? Accuracy. Are you ready or something like that? Aqua was the one not in the lobby, so I don't know if maybe he was rushing home or not available, but Aqua made it in. But yeah, it's kind of a lackluster game where he's someone that we usually talk about his high-flying slaying, especially in Hardpoint.
Especially against a team like TSM, where you're not exactly worried about their AR play. I mean, Wheats has had great games. They are, same with Pac-Man, but you would definitely put Aqua in a class above both those players.
You just beat Optic in a Hardpoint.
Yeah.
You think that you can hang with the side of TSM, but Ivy, a big part of why they're doing well. You see him 23 and 15. He's on a 6 streak. He's leading his squad in time. He's really getting everything done. And it looks like the Lightning's going to be coming out. Is that going to connect on?
That I can safely say is the worst lightning strike we've ever seen called in during the CWL.
You know, he was feeling good. He had
Teammates are going on rotation to get him the next hard point, and he blows them all up.
I was just talking about how well you're playing.
And I was actually on with Pac-Man and Kolshan during that, and they were in a great spot. They were going to take control of that back area, and he blew them up.
Well, he can't get the break there, but okay, they lucked out because that lightning killing 2, if Elevate did a good job of holding down Cage, might have cost them the game. As crazy as that sounds, but this is a hard point where you can really pick up a nice 45 seconds or so. Those 2 kills of the lightning I thought might end up being very, very dangerous, but you see Pac-Man dropping. We'll get to the Elevate side as they're starting to break in. It looks like Felony is going to be trying to hold it down for now. We basically have a tie game. There's 10 seconds left. They're going to leave that for Elevate. Now the fights are going to happen in rotation. So let's look at Vicento. He's coming around the back. Cannot find one. Let's see what Felony's trying to do. This is where we saw Vicento trying to fight from earlier when Elevate had that nice pinch the first time through Palace. Let's see if they can do it now. The difference is, remember Vicento kind of found an M8 to kind of help him out with this long-range fight. Felony just has the sub. Not going to be an easy break, and you can see why.
No, and that's not a position you want to fight VMP versus Assault Rifle. And you see Weeds from inside of the hardpoint trying to help his teammate on the outside, and there's actually 2 players going to be pushing in from Elevate, trying to attack him. He puts a lot of shots in one, has to back down to reload. Players challenging Weeds from every which direction, doing a fantastic job staying alive.
No one can kill Weeds, and Weeds can't kill anyone.
Yeah.
Lots of shots being traded, but not a lot of kills. What is it?
It's kinetic.
That makes sense, because it feels like, I didn't hear the kinetic pop, but it feels like he must have connected on about 60 bullets throughout those 4 engagements and didn't get a single kill. It was like the whole team had kinetic. But now Pac-Man wrapping around the back. They've got 3 in the hard point now. Let's see his view. Let's actually switch back to Ivy just because Ivy's going to be backing him up, and he's got a Hellstorm to work with. Remember, he had the Cerberus as well. So he finds the one in the back trying to push in. He's on a 5 streak. He's 31 and 19. And we talked a little bit yesterday about how with Kolchan on the team, he's usually kind of their sub-slayer. Ivy gets a lot done objectively, but doesn't usually lead in the slaying department. It seems to work out pretty darn nicely for them when he does.
Oh, of course. I mean, when your bottom slayers at the top, you're usually going to win those games. It means he's playing well. Everyone else is kind of doing their job at that point, usually in a very good position. You see Nogafen's able to pick up 1. See the Purifier in the hilt on the side of Elevate, and Elevate starting to mount the comeback. I bet you the guys on TSM savoring that Cerberus for this final hardpoint.
Yeah, maybe you can just hold down the backside with it for spawns. But as Vicento keeps roasting, we are going to have another lead change. And honestly, do they have to fight for this one more time? Look, what are they going to be at? They're going to be at 245, and you can clearly see they've given it up in the Cerberus's drop. But Aqua wins a kill pushing in through AC, so he's already opened things up a bit for his team. Needs help to push through. But it should be a 245 to 228 game when we switch over. And if Aqua can just get in a tight corner here, maybe make a play. There's one. If he finds a second in the back, that is absolutely massive. That might win the game. And there's the third. That's the game. That's the game. Aqua literally just won the game.
That definitely is